Morning, everybody. Something that very few people have talked about here are the ants. I hope you don't really hate ants because this is the wrong place to come for somebody who hates a lot of ants. Because, say, good example this morning, I left my bag of chips next to my bed, sealed up with two bag clips because ants had gotten in it before with one. Got up this morning, got my little bag of chips, sat down, stuck my hand in the bag, and pulled out a handful of ants. Now I brought it outside here because one of the tricks you can do here to get the ants out of something is to take it away from where it was. They leave, they don't know their way back. In fact, I'm going to stick it all the way out here on the truck because there are some other ants out front here because I got a trash can out here. So they may find a way home too quick and then they'll keep coming back for more. So we'll put it all the way out here on the trike and I'll come back here in an hour or so and I'll have chips I can possibly eat because they don't eat much. In fact, the first night that I realized didn't realize there was ants in there, I probably ate some ants directly out of the bag until I realized I had ants all over my hand. But it gets bad here. Let me show you something that's back here in our dirty kitchen area. We have trail of ants. Let me back up here a little bit. There's a trail of ants going up the apartment here. There's a trail of ants here on the floor. Same trail, and I don't know what they're going after. There's a little kind of combination here. The dog had peed there. I sometimes think they do go after the dog poop because I let the dog poop back here. I'm not really sure if that's what they're going after. And as you can see here, there's this nice little trail. There's a nice little trail. And then the trail where they're going all the way up the building to their nest up top. Most because landlords here don't worry about ants. Not America. America, you call up and say, get the ants out of my apartment. And they're saying, this is the Philippines. Go away, you're annoying. And trust me, they will say shit like that. When I first moved in here, both of my toilets were not attached to the floor properly. They actually don't bolt them down here. They glue them down with masonry. Let me show you. It's actually the Filipino style toilet. It doesn't even have bolt holes. See this line of masonry under here. And there's a bolt in there. But I had to put that in. I had to put that in because the damn toilet almost flipped over on me. Before I knew it, I was being accused of ripping my toilets loose of the floor so I could get bolts. I just went, this was a brand new building. Nobody else had lived in this apartment. Somebody had actually had peed in that toilet, but they had never used it. Maybe I assume the realtor or whatever, her niece who is running the place had looked in there and saw, yes, there's masonry under the toilet. But unless you grab a hold of the toilet to go and move it, you would, no. At any rate, it almost flipped over on me. And when I said, hey, can you bolt down the toilet? And he's like looking at me weird. And then asking me, what kind of bolts you use? I said, I don't know, whatever you use here. You know, just attach it to the floor, it's falling over. And then later in the discussion, he actually was like, they're not designed to be bolted down. And I said, well, what are the holes for then? Welcome to the Philippines. It gets weird sometimes. I'm going to tack this video, I'm going to tack a piece of video onto this video that I hopefully can attach it later. What I wanted to attach to a video I put out on walking on the boulevard of kids jumping off of a piece that they built there, and you can dive. You can literally dive up real deep, right in the water there, and then climb back up onto the concrete very easily. And it wouldn't let me attach. This phone just has so little memory. I can't tie videos together sometimes without deleting everything. I have to pretty much delete every video I do after I upload them. They go on YouTube, and that's it. If there's I usually try to wait, see if there's any copyright, but yeah, usually I can't, because if I'm trying to do a bunch of videos when I'm out and about and limited on how much space I have in the phone. I just now got my better phone back that had a lot of memory in it, so we're going to be cleaning up that phone and getting it ready to use again. Helen's carrying that one on a day-to-day, so I got to snitch it from her every time. And trust me, getting a phone from Filipina is fun. To get her to pay attention to me, I got to take it away, because she'll go right back to playing some video game or something. It's actually kind of funny. I asked a friend of mine's girlfriend with him there, I was like, what do Filipinos do before phones? And she goes, nothing. I asked Ella the same question. I got the exact same response. This is correct. But again, welcome to the Philippines. Tack this onto the last video if I can. And wait till you see this, guys. The way they built this, these kids are running off the end of the concrete and diving in the water, or jumping in the water. Oh wow, they did it twice now, and now it looks like they're taking a break. Figure as soon as I pull the camera out. They're literally running down here and jumping off. It is very deep out there. Oh, damn it, I hit the wrong button. Oh, they were more than enthusiastic earlier. That's the third time around. I think I might come down here and do this myself. It's a nice spot to jump in the water, except for see there's a chunk of reed bar sticking way out right there. So don't land short. I don't know why they finished off the end like that, but they did. But it looks like almost steps right here, not a ramp like it looks like a U.S. style boat ramp, but weird access, and seems to be just steps, and it does look reasonably deep right here. I can see the bottom, but all these nursing students are like, come on, jump, standing over there. I think they're tired. Well, that's it. I don't want to tack a little bit onto something. I'll put this on, at least hopefully get it on the last video later, guys.